and welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you out to our backyard on this beautiful overcast day with sprinkles rolling through here and there. Today we're going to have a little fun. We're going to make Dill Infused vinegar. Now, in my last video, several people got a little mixed up. We are not making actual vinegar. We are making infused vinegar, which means since we're using dill, the apple cider vinegar, which is what I use to make all my herbal vinegars, I like it. It tastes better, more healthier for you, in my opinion. My opinion, folks. And it just blends well with many things. Now, what we're doing is taking some beautiful dill that I was blessed with, and we're going to add it to some apple cider vinegar to infuse the vinegar with it. So let's move the camera down so we can get busy. Now I have one jar already made up. I was blessed with some gorgeous dill, some absolute beautiful dill. I don't want it to wilt. I don't want it to go bad. And I just remembered there's one thing over here I'm going to need. Grab it while I can. Alright, now, if you grow your own dill, and sometimes it's tricky to plan your dill coming up and looking big and beautiful at the same time that your cucumbers get ready. Now, with this, doing it this way, you can go on and make your dill infused vinegar. You can also use this vinegar in your dill pickle recipe. Instead of using plain vinegar, why not use already infused vinegar? So just make sure that your dill is clean and beautiful and no mold, no wilted parts. Make sure it's good and healthy. And of course, me being me, it's always going to be a half-a-gallon jar. Hold on just a second. Okay, I was trying to adjust the light for you. With it being overcast, the light's acting weird. Now, excuse me. You can also make quart jars of this. You can make pint jars of it. You just want to make sure that your jar is clean and sanitized. And if your dill comes in looking beautiful before your cucumbers are ready, you can take the dill out of the vinegar and put it in each jar. You can still use the dill. Not only for pickling, this vinegar can be used for pickling. It can be used for salad dressings. If you take vinegar daily, you can do a shot of this vinegar. You can do so many things with it. And you're just going to snip it in there. Make sure it all gets in there. It don't want to. And you want, and this is going to be loose, you want at about a half a jar of the dill. And you're just going to hold it in there, clip it, and put the other end down. Don't worry about the stems. Those impart a lot of flavor as well. Like I said, you can make this up ahead of time and do your dill pickles with this vinegar. It's wonderful. And like I said, we're not making big vinegar. we're infusing the vinegar with the dill flavor. I don't want to waste any of it. And let me tell you, this smells wonderful. So, let's scoot the jar up so you can actually see it. Now, I'm using plain apple cider vinegar. If you can afford apple cider vinegar with the mother, go for it. More power to you. We can't at the moment. If you make your own apple cider vinegar, you can also use that as well. And this is pure apple cider vinegar. It is not watered down. It's straight from the jug. And you want to fill it almost to the top of the rim. And push down any ones that want to float. Now, with it being pure vinegar, you do not want to just go on and put your jar lid on, because it will eat the metal up inside of your band. You want to put a piece of saran wrap, or like I did, I cut a pint Ziploc baggie up. And I know, purist, I know. You do what you can. Now, I don't know if you can see the little bubbles coming up. You want to make sure all bubbles are out. Now, you're going to want to keep an eye on your vinegar level. If it drops down, just add some more vinegar in there, because the stems are hollow and they're going to eventually suck the vinegar into them, and your vinegar level will go down a little bit. Just pour a little more. Now, every other day, you want, well, first you want to, once you get it filled, don't put it on your counter. You want to put your herbal vinegar or your Dill Infused apple cider vinegar in a cool, dark place. Every other day or so, you just want to gently agitate it, make sure there's no air bubbles in there. And what I do with mine, I let them set for at least 8 weeks. After 8 weeks, it is ready. And it's going to smell amazing, y'all. And like I said, you'll see air bubbles coming up. Don't worry, it's fine. It's the air coming up out of the stems. You just want to make sure that the dill stays below the vinegar level, which you can always take your band and your lid back off. And see, like that, you just push it back down. Make sure your hands are clean. Mine are. Go on, Nat. I see you. And always keep your eyes open for gnats. They are equal opportunists. And when there's vinegar around, they're going to flock to it. Now, once you've got it jarred up, always label your jar. And I'm going to put Dill ACB apple cider vinegar, and this is 8/24/22. And see, thanks for the blessing of dill, I now have It's going to be just a hair under, but I now have 2 half-gallon jars of Dill, when it's ready, Dill Infused apple cider vinegar. It's not dill vinegar. It's apple cider vinegar that's going to be infused with the flavor of dill. And like I said, simple, easy. Anybody can do this as long as you have the ingredients to use. Like I said, 8 weeks, and then it's ready. You can choose to take the dill out and use it in jars as you're making your pickles or your pickled vegetables, or you can strain the dill out, add it to salads, salad dressings, tartar sauce. Oh, it's good in tartar sauce, y'all. But anybody can do this. It's simple, it's easy, and yes, you just have to believe in yourself and have the ingredients. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask them in the comment section below. I will answer them as soon as possible. Now, talking about shelf life. Once it has infused for the 8 weeks, depending on how you store it. If you store it after it's infused on your countertops, you're looking at about 5 years of life. Now, you can also strain out your dill and get up to 10 years of storage. Also, as long as you keep it in a dark place, it can last longer. Just keep an eye on any mold that might develop later on in storage. If it gets really bad cloudy, or you see things floating in your vinegar that's not supposed to be there, it is past its prime. But you're looking at anywhere from 5 to 10 or longer years of shelf life. Everyone, take care. Continue to stock your pantries with everything you can, because you're going to need it. Vinegars, seasoning, salt, everything our ancestors ate. That's how they survived, and that's how you're going to survive. Simple, easy, you can do it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you in my next one. May you each be blessed. Everyone, take care.